A bundle of rags found stuffed up a chimney to stop drafts has been revealed to be a rare 17th-century map. The antique piece was found during a house renovation in Aberdeen, Scotland, and was destined for the skip before someone had a closer look and saved it from the trash. The document is a wall map of the world by renowned Dutch engraver Gerard Valk, and there are only 2 other known copies in existence. It has now been given to the National Library, but arrived rolled up in a plastic bag and in very poor condition. Encrusted with dirt, the map was also severely damaged in places after being attacked by vermin and insects. Conservationists at the library say that once removed, it looked like a bundle of rags and had to be handled extremely carefully as fragments of the map fell off like confetti every time it was moved. However, on closer examination, it became clear that the canvas backing on the map had survived better than much of the paper itself, which had disintegrated in a number of places. The map measures 7 feet by 5 feet and, in its time, would have been hung on a wall to be admired by visitors. A similar map from the same period is shown in the famous painting by the Dutch master Vermeer called Painter in his studio. The work to clean and restore the map proved to be one of the most complex yet undertaken by the National Library of Scotland's Conservation Department. It involved a variety of specialist treatments which covered 5 key stages: opening and flattening the map, separating it into its original 8 sections, removing the linen backing, dry cleaning and washing the paper, reassembling the cleaned sections onto a new paper lining. Claire Thompson, book and paper conservator at the library, who worked on the project, said, "Once the map was unfurled I was able to assess its condition, which I must admit filled me with dread. Much of the paper had been lost, and the remainder was hard and brittle in places and soft and thin in others. We needed to stabilize it to prevent any further deterioration, make it robust and easier to handle to get to a point where it could be studied by researchers." Preserving history, how the map was restored. The map was originally printed in 8 separate sections and adhered to a linen backing. It was already splitting along the joins between the sections, and the decision was taken to separate the sections to make the map easier to work with. These were each placed in a humidifying chamber, as the gentle introduction of moisture made it easier to flatten out the map. Removing the backing without further damaging the paper proved to be one of the most difficult tasks. This involved using a thick cellulose solution to fix lightweight Japanese paper to the front of the map in 2 layers. This secured the paper map while the backing was peeled off using hand tools. The final stage of cleaning involved suspending the map sections individually in water in a heated sink at 40 C for 40 minutes, with the water being gently agitated to clean dirt from the surface. On removal they were placed in blotters to remove any excess water. After unknown years of neglect and misuse, the detailed splendor of a map created in a 17th-century Dutch printing house was revealed. National Librarian Dr. John Scally added, "This is one of the most challenging tasks our conservation team has faced, and they have done a terrific job. Although significant sections of the map have been lost, the remainder has been cleaned and stabilized for future study and enjoyment. It would have been very easy for this map to end up at the bottom of a skip, but thankfully it can now take its place among the magnificent maps held within our collection."